Hello, I'm Kev, your living proof that you're never too old, and today I have a bit of a tour of my toys. Lots of you have asked for it, so let's have a look in this cupboard. So we'll start off with the toys on top of the cupboard. They're up there because there's nowhere else for them to put them. They don't fit in the cupboard. So we've got two of the Assassin's Creed models. I think they were pre-order bonuses, but one of them might have been bought separately. And then we have the awesome Songbird from Bioshock Infinite. Pictures and whatnot on the wall. We've got my awesome dragon from Skyrim there, the Borderlands loot crate. They're the pops I can't fit in the cupboard yet, and various other bits and bobs down here, but all the real business is going on in this cupboard. So let's have a look at what we've got in here. So as you can see, we are split into a series of shelves with various things on each one, and we try not to look at the lower shelves because they're a bit boring. So top shelf is the stuff I've had for longest. This is mainly my gaming stuff that I've had for probably 3 or 4 years now, a lot of it. So hiding at the back there, we've got Lara Croft, we've got Batman and Catwoman. That was a Batman and Joker model, which I think was a pre-order thing from maybe the Arkham Knight, or it might have been one of the previous Arkham games. It was definitely an Arkham game. We've got some Walking Dead and Iron Man little minifigs. We've got a shell and a turret from Portal, and behind there we have, I think that's Ezio from Assassin's Creed. Another Batman pre-order bonus thing. This was from Arkham City. And then we've got Claptrap with some of the, I can't remember what they're called. They came in the loot crate recently. Does it say on them what they're called? There you go, Q-Figs. So we've got the Hulk and Deadpool in Q-Figs behind my Minion that I won in the Namco arcade in Manchester at Play Expo last year. Comic shelf. The comics, I mean, I'm not going to go through every single one. We'll just pan slowly across the comics. As you can see, it's a very Batman heavy collection, with a few other bits thrown in there as well. The Preacher section is growing ever so slowly, and it's getting to the point where we get, I don't know, the Preacher section's maybe half the size of the Batman one now. So once I've got the full collection, that will be about even. This is just a fraction of the comic collection, but it's all that I've got, actual physical comic stuff. Most of it is on my iPad. I've got about 800 comics on Comixology now, plus all the stuff I've picked up over the years on Humble Bundles and whatnot. So this is just the stuff I really, really like, or picked up for some other reason. Along here we have my collection of Avengers figures that Anna got me just after we first met from the Disney store. I think it was the Nottingham Disney store. They were from the first Avengers movie. This set, I've seen it online recently for like 40 or 50 quid, so it's seriously gone up in value since I picked it up. I mean, mine's a little bit battered, you can see it on Hulk there. It looks like battle-worn Hulk, but actually it's just been on a shelf for 4 years and got really dusty Hulk. Then we've got my mystery minis, only got 4 of them at the moment, all Marvel ones. 2 of them have come out of, in fact these two, Captain Marvel and She-Hulk, came out of the most recent Marvel Collector's Core box, and then you saw me unbox those 2 on a Mystery Monday last week. Then we have the shelf everyone's been waiting for, the pops. This is most of the pops, most of my pops. Anna has a load in the other room as well, which don't get to come in my cupboard. And then I've got the ones over there that we looked at before that I haven't yet found a home for. There's another Deadpool Q-Fig at the back there because I've got 2 of the loot crates that have those, and that's the A-Force one, the limited edition one, so that one stays in the box. I'm not going to go through and name all the pops. You can work out who they all are. You probably recognise most of them. I've unboxed a lot of them on the channel. There's probably about 20-25 pops in my section of the collection now, including a full set from the Arrow TV show. Although they've now released some new ones which have still not arrived, so that makes me a little bit sad. Anna's got a load of Borderlands and Fallout ones and Walking Dead ones in the other room that I'll sneak in here one day, but for now they stay separate. And there's obviously lots more on the way. If we move down another shelf, we get to the point where it becomes more of a storage area. Lots of empty boxes of pops. I haven't got many of my empty boxes because up until about 2-3 months ago I didn't keep the boxes because I just didn't have anywhere to put them. So there's a few on top of the cupboard there, which you can see in the background, and all of the rest of the ones that I've got are on this shelf. So probably less than half of the pops we've looked at have actually got a box, which makes me sad, but I wouldn't listen. People kept telling me and I just wouldn't listen. So there's a couple of pops down here as well. We've got the Bored Silly Kevin Minions one, which I pull out on the podcast anytime I am bored silly. We've got Bruce Wayne and Selena Kyle from Gotham, who live on this shelf because there's no room on the one above, and I don't watch Gotham and I'm not really interested in them, so they live down here. along with my Rosie, Big Daddy, and my little sisters from Bioshock. I think they were from Bioshock 2. And my good Mythical Morning mug that Anna got me for my birthday this year, because that's awesome. If you haven't watched their channel yet, you're mental and don't know how the internet works. Lots of other boxes for various mystery boxes. There's a few more over there. Some of these have still got stuff in. I keep my comics, my loose comics live in that one. Which we won't get there. That's pretty much full of individual issues of comics now, not any of them bagged and boarded because I'm a monster. And then there's little bits that have come in various mystery boxes that I don't really want to display but don't want to chuck away. I'll give them away at some point. I've got my signed script for episode 1 of Arrow there. More boxes, and then all our video game guides down at the bottom there. And that's about it for the collection. So I know I've raced through that pretty quickly because I didn't want to do a really long video. So if there's any parts of the collection that you want to see in a little bit more detail, just let me know down in the comments, and we'll have a look at them in a bit more detail. Certainly probably going to do that with the pops, especially the ones that I've got full sets of, over the next few weeks. And as it grows, I'll obviously add to this, and you'll see it growing in the background of my videos as well. I'll also do another video showing you Anna's stuff when I can sneak into the lounge, when she'll let me play with it all and take it all out of the boxes. If you've enjoyed that video, make sure you pop a like on there for me. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more, and thank you very much for watching.